The thought of moving a course from face-to-face to a remote teaching environment can cause some anxious feelings, especially for those with little or no online teaching experience. You'll be pleased to know that the vast majority of online classes delivered through the Distance Education Unit and the instructors who created them all started out this way. But with a little guidance and some good organization, these instructors all came through with a great online course, full of learning experiences, and even picked up some new skills along the way. In this remote course development guide, we hope to impart some of the thinking and guidance that the instructional design team provides instructors during a fully online course development process, so that you too can successfully harness your face-to-face teaching skills in a new teaching environment. We ask instructors to start every online development reflecting on what your face-to-face course looks like today. What do students do in your class? What do you do? What kinds of activities or strategies do you employ in the classroom that might lend themselves well to a remote environment? Let's start with the easy stuff. Take inventory of your course's learning materials. What materials do you already have that'll easily import into an online environment? Textbooks, readings, online videos, software or apps, recorded lectures, other things? If you have digital copies of these things or can find them online and save the web links, you'll be in good shape to move them online. Now consider your lecture. How does your lecture, or what you say in class, tie these learning materials together to provide context and to help construct meaning for your students? Make note of all the ways you tie learning material pieces together in each weekly lecture, and how what you say goes beyond what the learning material says. Maybe you provide overviews of concepts and topics. Provide the sequence in which students should engage with material and activities. Introduce readings and videos to help students focus on the key messages. Relate content to current or real-world events. Provide examples of concepts and ideas. Once you've thought about what you'll say and why, you'll need to consider how you'll deliver those messages remotely. Will you write lecture notes that can be embedded between videos and images and activities? Will you record short lectures with a voice over PowerPoint or a talking head? Would a demonstration video be more appropriate for some of your lecture notes? Or do you intend on continuing a live lecture feed via web conferencing tools? Okay, you know what learning materials your students will have, you know what you'll say in the lecture material and how you'll present it remotely. What's missing now is the active engagement and participation of your students. In your class, ask yourself, how do my students participate? Discussions, debates, jigsaw exercises, case studies, group work, polls, web quests, reflective journals, peer assessments. There are hundreds of online tools to help involve students in learning and help them understand. Translating what you do with your students in the physical classroom into the remote classroom can be the trickiest component of your course design. Many face-to-face instructors simply don't know what questions to ask when it comes to the tools available or the strategies for using them. See some of the links available in this guide to help generate some ideas on how your students will actively engage with the topics in your course. Continue through this guide and use your thinking about learning materials, lecture materials, and learning activities to begin organizing them in a way that will allow students to easily navigate through, interact with, and showcase their learning of your course content.